The men's conference I've been to several of those over the years now, and one of the greatest things about this past one is just sitting back over to the back right side of the sanctuary, and I just looked across and I saw over 100 men in there praising God together, sharing their stories, having moments of vulnerability and just, opening up to each other. And there was just great power in that.
I almost didn't come. In fact, so my business, I had a home show that I had to do that weekend. I had a friend though that I had invited, and had he not called me and said, "Hey, all right, I'll go," I probably would have bailed on the event because I just had so much going on. I ended up, letting my team handle part of it, but God got in the middle of that and realized that I needed to be there.
This year's conference was about being alone. That was the theme, and how so many men in today's society feel super isolated. They feel isolated at work, they feel isolated at their home life, and it really just peeled that back, unpacked it, and gave everybody some space and time to think through that. Am I connected to a body of believers that are strengthening me? Are they pouring into me? Am I able to pour into others?
I spent my entire life thinking I could do it on my own, and I didn't consult God. I didn't consult other men. I just, felt like I had it. I had hit a point where I needed to ask for help, and that weekend made me realize just how much I needed to help. In fact, the gentleman that ended up coming with me, he was in a tough spot too, and he and I needed to. And so after the conference, I think we spent an hour and a half in his driveway each day, so Friday night and Saturday, talking, and it's got us into a much deeper relationship than we would have been in.
We tend to isolate and try to do things on our own, and we want to solve problems on our own, and we don't do a great job of asking for help. But when you have a community of men that this is an ongoing conversation, it's a lot easier to reach out and ask for help, or have someone actually keep you accountable to being a part of something that allows you to know that you're not alone.
It's probably what you imagine. There's going to be a lot of huggy-feely stuff. But it's worth it. Men need the company of other men, and you need to know, and this was probably the subject of most of our conversation in the driveway afterwards, men need to know that other men are going through similar things. And you just don't realize it until you've had the time to have those conversations.